finally talking to the camera. I just finished reading The Nightblood Prince and it was actually really good. I feel like it definitely went in depth on the like C-drama vibes of it all. And let's see. And there was a couple of times where I did want to shake the main character. I did want to shake her a lot. It's like, girl, you know, like I know your heart, like you have attachment to this one guy, but like he's not, he has no well-being. Like he lost his mind a long time ago. But I finished that up and I'm actually on my way to the library because I am meeting with a friend. We're catching up, so hopefully it goes well. I'm sure it will go well. But yeah, and then I'm also returning The Nightblood Prince and another book because I am picking up another book. Should I be picking up another book? Technically, no. But I've already had it on hold and it needs to be picked up, so I'm gonna pick it up. So, but I'm going to be on my way and I'll probably catch you guys a little bit later. Made it back from the library. I had such a great conversation with my friend and I actually told her about my booktube channel and that was crazy. And so Leslie, if you're watching, hi. But I had a great conversation and it was basically going over like, you know, just catching up because it's been a while since we've caught up and just like, I don't know, updating each other on what's happening in each other's lives. And I guess one of the updates, you know, like, is that I'm trying to make a portfolio to, I guess, try to help myself to get a little bit ahead in like the job hunting era in my life right now. I'm trying to, you know, get my foot into the door, or attempting to. So yeah, so hopefully I can make a good portfolio, but I know that I am currently dealing with a lot of imposter syndrome. But you know what? I just have to do it anyway, you know, have to embrace fear and, you know, use that to push myself. But, you know, at least I tried, even though if I end up failing anyways. But I do feel like I have a good start and I have like a lot of material that I can possibly work with. So at least that's what Leslie said, because I do have somewhat of a draft, but maybe I can use like Canva website to like make it more aesthetic or pretty. So who knows? But I did pick up my book and I picked up Legend of the Nine-Tailed Fox by Katrina Kwan, and I'm excited to get my hands on this book and actually start reading it. I'm not going to start reading it now since I do have like a whole bunch of books that I need to get through, but I feel like this is giving another CK drama-esque vibe and I'm here for it. So I can't wait to get into the world by the time that I get to it. But I am probably going to start reading my next book, and that is Between Two Kings by Lindsay Straub. I just need to get it over with. It's going to be wild. Like, I am expecting no less other than pure, just wild. And I don't know, I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen and see if it's going to pick up where it left off or if there's going to be a small recap. But who knows? But we'll see. But it is so rainy outside and gloomy, so it's going to be a chill day. But I am going to probably chill for a little bit, probably watch some YouTube, and maybe start my book. But I know today I need to do some TLC with the hair. It is that day, it's wash day, but I am keeping it chill. Finished doing my hair. It's now in its little twist in the ponytail, but I didn't start my book yet. But I don't know. I feel like I should take a break because, or like just for the afternoon, because I did finish the book this morning, and usually I don't start a book until like the next day, or like I do take a day break. But I'm trying to also get out of that habit so I can try to read more books within the month. So I'm kind of in that dilemma, but I may start it or read a chapter or two later in the day. Maybe I can compromise and do that. But there's also a part of me that I just want to relax and watch my C-drama. But I'll probably do that later and stay up all night watching that. I'm currently watching Love Like the Galaxy. I think that's what it's called. It's so good. I am loving the main female lead. She is very strong, but she's very kind, and she went through a lot. Like, her parents are generals, and they left her with their family, and they mistreated her, so she's not really well educated, but she is self-taught in many things and has like interest in architecture, but not necessarily has any knowledge on the etiquette or the, I guess, like normal studies that usually happens for women. But it's just so good. But I honestly at times do want to jump into that drama and shake the mama, because the mom is a piece of work from time to time. Like, I understand she cares for her daughter, but also at the same time it's like, ooh, there's a better way that you could have done this. But I don't know. But I might get to that a little bit later. But right now I think I want to work on my 30-day challenge. I bought this like undated desk calendar because I want to do something like 75 hard, but not 75 days, nor the requirements for 75 hard. And I just want to see if I could do it for 30 days and not necessarily take any pictures every day. Maybe do weekly pictures, drink 64 ounces of water every day. I want to try to walk 3 miles on my walking pad, which I am standing on. So hold on, let me show you. So right now, this is my desk. So I was right there, and I am standing on my walking pad. So I want to utilize this more, and I want to utilize it more and get more walking in, and yeah. But I also want to do at least 3 miles a day. I just need to find a show that is specifically for walking, because when Singles Inferno was out, that was my walking show, and I haven't watched season 2 yet, but I'm not sure if I'm interested in watching season 2. And I want it to be a Korean variety or reality show, nothing like a K-drama or anything like that. So I think I have some on my watch list, but I'm not sure. I just need to get started. And then another one of my goals that I want to see if I can try to hit every day is getting vegetables in every single day. and maybe try to get at least 50 grams of protein, because I do want to try to tone up a little bit. And then also do a Chloe Ting's ab workout every single day for 30 days. It's been a minute since I last did the Chloe Ting challenge. Do you guys remember that from like 2020? But I'm gonna try to do that for 30 days rather than like the 2 weeks, and see what my progress is. And then if I can actually do it, maybe I can extend it to 60 days. So we'll see. But I think I want to at least prep my calendar and maybe start my challenge tomorrow, because I just need to stop putting it off and get to it. So yeah, so I'm gonna prep this calendar. I finished, well, I'm not exactly finished, but I did get the first 2 weeks done with the calendar for my challenge, and I'm officially starting tomorrow. I feel like this is a great way to see if I can stay consistent, see where the inconsistencies are, and see where I need to improve and put more time and effort into. So I guess I can share, well, I think I shared some of my goals, but I'll share them again. So first up is a walking pad. I need to walk 3 miles. Water, 64 ounces. I need to hit at least 64 ounces. If I go over, that's fine. But 64 ounces needs to be hit, because it's hot. The weather is starting to warm up, and my current water intake is not appropriate. It's honestly so, it's stupid how little of water I'm drinking, and it's hot as all get out right now. And yeah, so 64 ounces of water. Chloe Ting abs. I am still doing my normal workout, so I am doing the Caroline Gervin's Iron Series right now, as well as the Pilates by Izzy's Season 1 Pilates Challenge. So I'm doing that, but I want to do the Chloe Ting abs on top of that, because I want to hit abs every single day, and I want to see if there's a difference. Next is 50 grams of protein. I know I should probably hit more, but I want to at least hit 50 grams of protein. I feel like some days I know I can hit it, but other days I feel like my protein goals are in the trash, and I feel like I don't want to do like a whole protein overload type of situation. So I'm trying to ease my way. So I think 50 grams is a good starting point. And if I go over, that's perfectly fine. But I think I want to build muscle, so I need the protein in order to do that. And veggies. I need to eat veggies. I love veggies though. But I can go days without eating a vegetable. And I want to eat more vegetables every day, or at least eat a vegetable every single day. So I think the fiber intake for women is like 10 grams of fiber, but I'm not sure, so I just put veggies. So who knows? And then last but not least on my list so far is a deep stretch. I really need to get back into stretching. My hamstrings are tight. I want to be able to move, and I need to stretch and get my mobility up and keep my mobility up. So deep stretches are needed. Not no 10-minute stretch sections, at least 20 minutes. Like a deep, I need to hold the position and stretch my muscles very well. So that's it. And then I think for Saturdays, I want to do a picture day. I want to do a progress photo weekly. I think that would be good to see if I notice a difference, and especially if I do continue with this challenge for more than 30 days, which I probably should and probably will. So yeah, but I feel like I'm missing something. So, but there's still room for like 1 or 2 things that I can possibly add to my list and cross off whenever I reach that. So that is all my goals for my 30-day challenge. Well, not goals, but goals that fit the calendar and that I can cross off as I go. But that's done, and yeah. Let me know in the comments if you've ever done like a 75 hard challenge, or 75 medium, or 75 easy, or done like your own 30-day challenge that kind of reflects like 75 hard. Let me know. I need some encouragement, because while some of the things that I know I can do, it sometimes feels daunting, and sometimes when it feels daunting, it prohibits me from starting. And this is just a way for me to stay consistent, and I think consistency is key in any kind of journey or challenge. So yeah, but I think I'm going to watch my C-drama, and or maybe read a chapter or 2. We'll see. Just finished reading the first 2 chapters of Between Two Kings, and this actually just jumps right into the second book. There's not necessarily a recap of the first book, but so I feel like if you read the first book and it's been a minute, you may or may not be a little lost when starting this book, if there's like a big gap between, reading the first book and then starting the second. I feel like I wasn't too lost, but I felt like while reading the first 2 chapters, everything was starting to come back to me, and this kept on going. So from what I remember is the last chapter of the first book, Temperance is now married to Caspian, which is the Basilisk King, and then she kind of departed ways from Leo, which is the Human King, and now she is adjusting to being with the Basilisk, because Temperance is actually half human, half basilisk, or hybrid, and let's see. But she still has feelings for Leo, even though she chose to be with Caspian, even though she chose to be with Caspian in order for Leo to find Evelyn and to be with her. So, yeah. I feel like this is going to be a little bit frustrating for me, a little bit frustrating in a sense of I'm going to be frustrated with Temperance because she is flip-floppy right now with her feelings between the two guys, and I'm not necessarily sure how I feel about that. I feel like I'm kind of annoyed right now, but hopefully she'll figure it out sooner rather than later. But it's a thick book, so I feel like she's going to figure it out later, and then someone's going to be upset about it because within the realm, let me put that down, within the realm of the Basilisk Kingdom, you can be with multiple partners, but your heart can only be with one person. And then Temperance situation is she loves Caspian, but she also loves Leo, and that's the problem because that's more than one, obviously. But even with those feelings, Leo and Temperance marriage has been annulled, so technically they're not married anymore. And she is married to Caspian, so I'm not necessarily sure what big event is going to happen. It was also mentioned that Temperance and Caspian are to have weekly dinners with Leo and Evelyn, so I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to go, since Temperance is she's jealous and she does want Leo in a sense, but I don't know. But I'm in the first 2 chapters, so what page? I'm on page 30. I don't think I'm going to continue on reading, but I'm definitely going to watch AC drama. I'm so excited. I honestly think I'm going to stay up late. Probably till like 1 o'clock in the morning like I did last night. But I'm going to get some ice cream, the one that I got from the grocery store earlier, and binge watch Love Like the Galaxy. So yeah, but I think that's all for today's video. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, and until next time, stay curious, stay cozy, stay reading. Bye guys.